Whenever you hear about investing, the first thought is that is only for rich people. You never think about how you can actually start investing today. 99% of people will find excuses on why they can't invest. It can be, oh, they don't have enough time, they don't know enough information, or they just don't have enough money. But the truth is, every year that you wait, you're actually losing money because the market is gonna move with you or it's gonna move without you. So I'm gonna start an account with $1,000 and see how much I can make in 60 days. The goal is to start from $1,000 and turn it into some money. I do want to at least make $1,000. So like if I can make $1,000 with $1,000, I just basically double my money. These are going to be realistic trades because I didn't take these trades by myself. I took it with my community with over 500 members. So if you want to join behind the scenes and join the community, you can actually join the community for free. I already day trade for a living, so I'm not a beginner, so I already have an idea on how I'm going to start investing. I'm just going to follow my strategy and do what a real profitable trader should do, but I'm going to just be starting from $1,000. So this is something that you can possibly do if I had the same days as you. I did have the same days as you because we literally see the same thing. My first trade that I took, it was a really good trade. It was a really good day for me. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Spy for giving me money. I got on live and we took a setup and we made $526 on a first day. Now at this time, I was teaching my girlfriend how to trade. So you see her in the live, but I was basically giving her a live example on how to actually trade. I'm basically teaching her how to pay the bills. This trade was actually a really good setup because all of my indicators was basically saying that we were screaming for a sell-off. We opened up really high and I knew we was gonna get more of a sell-off in the morning, so we posted out the trade and then we took it and all of the community banked off of these puts. We made so much money off these puts. Typically, I'm not in trades for a long time, but I was in this trade for 2 hours. This trade actually went up, like just kept on going. But yeah, I was in this trade for 2 hours and I basically made $526 in 2 hours. Off of the first trade of the account, we're already starting off good. This is why I love trading. After we got done trading, we actually had plans to go to Disneyland. I kid you not, after the 2 hours was done, we was already getting ready to go to Disneyland. So it was on a random Monday. The only reason why you don't want to go on the weekends when everybody goes because you're barely gonna get on rides. Oh, and that's including with the fast pass, because the fast pass, you gotta kind of wait to get on rides. It's a weird thing that Disney have. But then I realized this is what I really love about trading. I don't have to be bounded by somebody else's time, and I can spend time on things that I actually want to do. And then what's even better about trading is I don't have to stress about money. But after the first day was done, the account balance was at 1,500, so I was pretty proud of what we did on the first day and was ready for the next day. So the next day wasn't really that good. This is a realistic challenge, so whatever happens in the market, and if I win or if I lose, I'm going to have to feel the impact. And I ended up feeling the impact of a loss. That means I won one trade and I lost another trade. So I'm basically trading at like a 50%. But this is the thing, I lost only $160. I was quick to realize that this setup was gonna fail, and then I was able to benefit from getting out of the trade. I got a higher percentage on my previous trade and I got a lower percentage loss on this trade that I took. Now this is what trading is about. It's about whenever you win, you have to make sure your losses is not destroying your wins. Like, for example, if your losses is more bigger than your wins, that means you're going to have to win way more times than you lose. But say if you can manage your losses and make sure your losses is not big as your wins, you don't need a 70% win rate. You can actually survive with like a 40% win rate and still be profitable. A lot of people don't know that because they don't calculate how many times they have to lose to blow an account. If you know your strategy, that means you can calculate what is actually possible on how many losses you can tolerate with your strategy. So for example, if you have a 90% win rate, it's going to be damn near impossible for you to lose 8 trades in a row if you're trading 10 times. But that's just using basic math. It's a little bit more complicated. I talk about a lot of this in my Discord and how to actually manage risk. So throughout the weeks, I will win, then I will lose, then I will win. I got the account to 2,000, then I got the account back to 1,500, and then I brought it all the way back up to 4,000. I actually ended my first month with $4,000. Well, basically 4,300. But that means I turned $1,000 into $4,000 in 1 month. So that's like 300% in a month trading options. Well, I don't know, guys. I might just beat somebody income like $1,000 to $4,000 and then I profit $3,000. Come on. Honestly, I started this challenge at a really good time because my strategy was just appearing and winning and winning and winning. And me and my community was profiting a lot off of this trend. So now I'm excited on where the account is gonna be at next month. So there will be days I will make $1,600, but if you're gonna be making like $1,000 in a day, that means you're gonna have to be risking more, and that means your losses is gonna be more as well. So for example, the next trade I took, I had lost $300, and a lot of people would have just quit after that. I noticed with a lot of traders, they can't comprehend that you have to lose money to make money. But when I lost $300, I looked back at my journey, and then I looked back, I said, look where we came from. I started the account with $1,000, and now the account is at $4,000. So that's basically an extra $3,000, and I only had to start off with $1,000. So this is the question that you really want to ask yourself. Are you prepared to lose money to make money? So once I got in the 5K range, I started noticing something. Almost every single win, I was averaging around $300 a trade, and it started to slowly build up my account. So basically, I would wake up every morning, go on live. Once I get on live, I explain my thought process. Then once we see a strategy, I would say take the strategy, post it, and then depending if we won or lost, we would take a dub home. It was pretty much really repetitive. Like, I kid you not, like there was so many different live streams that I did. But it just shows you how consistent that you should be in trading, because at the end of the day, most likely if you're watching this on a trading day, there's a good chance that I was looking at that chart. Now let's speed up to one of my biggest days. So shout out to QQQ, or some people may call it NQ, but whatever you call it, shout out to freaking QQQ, NQ, or MNQ. Which is pretty funny because if you took the trade on any of these, you would have been able to literally make money. Now with this specific trade, I was in calls. Now with calls, I'm basically betting that the market is going to go up. And when I say QQQ just kept on going up all day, I kid you not, it was just going up so much to the point where the trade went up over 200%. I had got out at 200%, but some of the members was freaking holding all day. That same trade, they held and they made 400%. That shows you how much money there is in these derivatives. Sadly, I didn't make $4,000, but I made $1,600 with that one trade. And now my account balance is at $6,800. And then the next day, I got in another trade that made us $700. So basically $2,300 in 2 days, guys. Now, whenever we have good weeks, obviously everybody in the community is excited. They're screaming W's. They're happy because who wouldn't want an extra $1,000, $10,000? But then again, you start to think about the stock market. What was it actually created for? And then you just think, I'm like, I'm making all of this money, right? And then I'm making it from the market, and it makes me think that the market is literally created for you to make money. But I thought that was interesting. It's like, it's really hard to lose money investing long term. Short term is just more likely for you to lose money. But if you can make money, you'll be able to make millions, billions of dollars. But in order to handle big wins, you're gonna have to handle like taking bigger losses. But between all of those big wins, I would make $200, $300, $200, $300, or even $100 sometimes in a day. But it's more so about the consistency of keep on going, because it's like you make 100, 100, 400, 500, 100, 100, then boom, you make like $1,600. And obviously there's losses between them, but obviously we keep our losses short because we don't want to be losing more money than what we're actually making. But then again, you look at all of those days, and then wow, you start to think like you started from $1,000, and now look where the account is now. So at the end of the 2 months, I did unfortunately come up with a really big loss, and I am ashamed to show you guys, so I'm about to just roll the clip right here. Psych, we freaking ended this month off with a freaking banger. We was trading IWM and SPY. The setups was looking nice, so I got on live, I got ready, I posted out, we bought in, and then it brought our account balance all the way up to 9K. So that means I turned $1,000 into $9,000 in 60 days. So if you ever have an extra $1,000, think about what I did in the last 60 days, and you can just think about that $1,000 completely different. I like to look at it like this. If you're growing money, you are supposed to spend money on things that is going to make you more money. You gotta treat your money like soldiers. You gotta deploy it, and then whenever you deploy it, it's supposed to come back, but it's supposed to come back with more money, more little soldiers. So if I can do this in 2 months, imagine what I did within these 2 years. It's all about compound interest, guys. That's literally the method of trading. Compound interest. And if you can understand that, that is gonna change your life. So in 60 days, I turned $1,000 into $9,000, and it was a really good process. If you want to be a part of my challenge or learn my strategy, make sure you join my free Discord in the bio or in the description, whatever you want to call it. But make sure you leave a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications because my videos are really good. It's like you guys can see a realistic trader trade and you guys can see the lifestyle of it. Hey, we probably going to be doing other videos. So leave out a comment saying trade, and I want to see if you made it to the end of this video. And I'll reply. I see you guys next video, and peace out.